Okay, I'm sitting here. You won't believe the story I'm about to tell you. It's 5:40. I got up 12 hours ago because I got a brand new Toshiba computer. I was so excited. I figured take a little bit of time to transfer over the files from my other computer that's sitting over here. So I called Microsoft. I guess it was 6 o'clock this morning. It was. And I started the process of simply loading the Microsoft Office Standard Edition that resides here on my old computer to put it onto my new computer. Well, I asked in this last call, my 6th case number for the day. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten 6 case numbers. And I asked what is the longest anyone's ever worked for customer support. I think I broke a record. Sweeta, they're all Indians. They're amazingly good-hearted people. But here's what happened. So I called Microsoft, and I called them last week before I bought it. I said, no problem. You have the product ID. As long as you have the product ID, you'll be okay. Well, I had the product ID, but I needed the product key. The product key is not the same as the product ID. I didn't know that, but it's okay. Where do I get the product key? Well, you have to find out if you installed it from a disk, you'd have it. Or if you didn't install it from you installed it from a download, you should have gotten the product key when they let you download it through an email. It came from Digital River. Now, Digital River, Microsoft, who's that? Well, Digital River is the company that does the e-commerce for Microsoft. So I had to end my case with Microsoft and call Digital River. Digital River said, oh, yeah, okay, very good. I could see that, yes, you did buy the product, but we then refunded you the money. I said, you never refunded me the money. They could not even tell me the email address that they sent me because I couldn't find the email because it was 2 years ago. So they had 3 different email addresses they could use. Okay, so I could not find the product key. So I was so frustrated. You don't understand because I know I didn't steal the software. So I went down to Best Buy, to the Geek Squad, where I went yesterday and got the computer. Well, he really felt bad for me, but he told me there's really nothing they could do. But there is a way that you could go online and find a product key finder. So sure enough, I went online, and I went to Magical Jelly Bean Key Finder. Well, Magical Jelly Bean Key Finder helped me find the product key, which I had. Then I called Microsoft. The product key was invalid. How could the product key be invalid? Well, I said, is this fake? I mean, they took it right off my computer. I had the registry. I thought I had the right product key. Well, it turns out that the computer I bought has a Microsoft Office 2007 System Edition, which is different than the Microsoft Office 2007 Standard Edition. And I had a product key for the Microsoft Office Standard 2007 Edition. Well, I had to talk to 3 people that before they confirmed that that was a valid key, but that was a valid key for a Microsoft Office Standard 2000 Edition. And really they're saying, you should have known better that that wasn't Microsoft Office 2007 that you were installing a trial version of. It was Microsoft Office 2007 System Edition. I swear this is true. So then we discovered that I had a valid product key, but I tried to put my valid product key into another Microsoft Office version that I never even heard of. Well, sure enough, the only way to do this is you have to uninstall what was there. But I spent 2 hours this morning moving all the files up into the trial edition that I had. Sorry, you should have put it into Microsoft 2007 Standard Edition, which you had the product key for. I put it into Microsoft Office 2007 System Edition, which is what my computer came with the trial. So we had to uninstall Microsoft Office 2007 System Edition. And then I had to go back to the website from the company I originally bought, which is Microsoft, Digital River, and download a new version of Microsoft Office 2007 Standard. Sure enough, once I did that, after they had gone to 3 separate calls to validate that I had an authentic product ID, no, not product ID, product key, I put the product key into the Microsoft Office 2007 Standard Edition, and it worked. But the data that I had moved over, which had been saved on the file, now created a separate set of folders inside this new Microsoft Office 2007 edition, which I was able to get the product key for. There's something wrong with this. This cannot be what a satisfied customer feels like. Those ads on television, I mean, not only was everyone in the family telling me, get a Mac, get a Mac, get a Mac. I was exactly like that guy. Representative. Talking on the phone. They were good people, but it was insane. But I can finally say, after almost 12 hours, it will be exactly 12 hours and 15 minutes, that I have now successfully moved over Microsoft Office. I didn't have to spend the money again. And you know, they want you to. The way it's set up, they don't want you to find the product key. It's like the rebates that they offer you that they hope you don't send in. It's part of the same kind of thinking that makes people, like customers like me, feel like they're being screwed by these big companies. What can I say or do? I'm sorry it's that way. There you go. That's my story. Bye for now.